Look, man, I just want us to cover a few things here. What's going to happen is that I am going to be sharing with you a strategy that I have used to literally double up my account. And one thing that I like about this is that it is going to be able to just give you guys all the right criteria that I use. And at the same time, this is a money management strategy. So it's not going to be more about the charts. It is more about the money. So let's make sure that your money is in order. And you're probably asking yourself, how am I going to be doing that? But I need you guys to stay with me up until the very end, just so you are able to see. This is only if you are taking your finances a bit more serious. Baby.
Yeah.
So what's happening is that I just want to give my brothers and sisters out there a strategy that can help them double their accounts. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think you should go for it.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Think it's a good thing?
Yes.
Okay, then let me not stinge it. Okay, so now before we get started into the strategy, I just want to show you guys how we were able to double this account. So you can see right here, I'm going to the weekly time frame. It's okay, I'll just take it as simple as to the week. You can see the account is actually on deposit is like what, 2.1, and the profits that were made were like 4.6 thousand. Deposit is 2.1, but truly speaking, it's even less than this because the other deposit, we actually made it today. You can see today we only deposited 900. This is today. So basically, if you just do your maths, just take this 2.1 minus by 900, which will be somewhere around 1.3. So 1.3 thousand was flipped all the way up to 4.6. So let me show you guys how we're able to achieve these results. Okay, so what's going to happen is that I am going to be using my handwriting, so it's actually literally from the God himself, but this is what's actually going on. Let's say, for instance, you actually have an account of 1,000. We're not going far. You have an account of 1,000. So now with this 1,000 that was actually sent out right here, you can see obviously it's 1,000, but now what I'm trying to say here is that with this, obviously what we do is that we look for only 4 trades. We look for only 4 trades. That will give us at least somewhere around how much? Somewhere around, let me just show you guys, somewhere around 10x in terms of the percentage. Okay, so we're looking for 4 trades that will give us over 10x in terms of the percentage. So what do I mean by this? Any trade whereby you can risk 1 in order to be able to make maybe 10 times or more. Risk reward 1 is to 10 times or more. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for this, whether it's on the 1 minute, 5 minute, whatever, it's okay, it doesn't matter. You're looking for this. So what you'll do is that with these 4 trades, each and every trade at least has re-entries like times 2. These are the re-entry. You have re-entry times 2, meaning that whenever you lose, you are able to lose only twice on one specific trade. So let's say now out of 4 trades, obviously, with this, what happens is that I'm able to take, let's say for instance, US 500. Let me just write them down. US 500, US 30, and as well Nasdaq. This is the one that I normally use. Nasdaq, mean that I can take, it's 4 of them. US 500, US 30, and maybe GBP, JPY. Let me add a GBP, JPY. So what happens is that I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only take 2 trades each. 2 trades. So now, out of these 2 trades, how much am I willing to lose? Am I willing to lose 200 rands per trade? No, it's not going to make sense, because if I lose 200, that's 400. 200, that's 800. That means that I'm done by over 80% of my account. So what happens is that you do not lose more than that, but the only thing that you lose is 100 rands per trade. Trade risk. Risk. That's how much you're willing to put down as the risk. Let me show you what I mean by this. That means that out of 4 trades, you can only lose 100 rand, but you can lose it more than twice, which means that in total, your total loss will be able to be what? It will be able to be 800. You're not going to lose more than 800. But now you don't look to execute this on immediately. Remember, what matters is it's not about like executing all these trades at once. If you take a trade and it goes negative, it doesn't matter. It's okay. It will be minus 100. You take another trade, it goes negative. It's okay. Minus 100. Let's say you took Nasdaq, it's out. You take another trade, it's minus 100 on JPY. You take another trade, it's minus 100. JPY, you out. US 30, you take 1 trade minus 100. You take another trade minus 100. It's out. But now on US 500, just 1 trade that's going to give you at least over 10% of that. Let's say now you take 1 trade that goes and hits your take profit. So you're risking 100. Obviously, how much do you make? Instead of 100 being out, what you do, you actually gain 1,000. You actually gain 1,000. So just this 1 trade, it was able to give you 1,000. And let's say now, for instance, that means that you're done by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're done by 600. You made 1,000. That means the total profit is how much? It's actually 4 100. But now looking at this, what actually did you do to your account? You actually 40% on your account. You made 40% of your account. And one thing that I like is that, truly speaking, you still have another entry on US 500. So let me just explain to you guys how the strategy works. Guys, this is actually the secret that they are not sharing with people out there. Truly speaking, it's not even nice. The fact that you are able to do this with probabilities, the fact that you are able to risk one and you're able to take over 8 losses or 6 losses on just risking that one. But on top of that, whenever you make a profit, you're able to make 10x more than that. It's actually a hack. Look, man, I'm not even playing around with you. This is actually something that I was able to do. You guys saw my account, and this is actually what I've been doing for the past few weeks. Just that I've been testing it out, trying to see actually how does it work. But I noticed that to some people it's going to be looking like, oh no, it doesn't happen that way. It's not like that. The market is not like that. But truly speaking, if you look out for those trades that actually give you a greater risk compared to reward, and you manage it, the only thing is, like let's say for instance, the previous week we actually just profited on US 30, US 100 Nasdaq. That means that literally 10%, 10%, 10%. You can now look at the fact that, like, let's say you've got 100 and it's 1,000 in your account, you're risking 100, you made 10%. How much is that? That's 1,000. You already, like what? You already doubled that account with just one simple trade. And let's say for instance another trade goes in your direction, you happen to hit that 10% once again. What does it do? It also gives you another close to 1,000, which is now 2,000. You made 2,000 profit, your account is on 3,000. But now most people will be like, yeah, but this were not all trades actually do go out there and hit take profit. That's why it actually gets interesting, because whenever a trade is in profit, what you do is that you log in your maximum profits. You take profits, you move them at break even. So even if it goes and hits you a bit, as much as even if it gave you 50 rands, for instance, what it does is that it builds your account as you're waiting and looking for the trade that's going to be giving you all of these. But I don't know, guys. All you can do is just comment below. Tell me what you guys are thinking about this method of doubling your account. And on top of that, I need you guys to just like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. At the same time, make sure that you are in our Telegram group. It's exciting, a lot of exciting things that are going down in there. See you guys on the next YouTube video. It is your boy Lesiba Mothupi.